Hello and welcome to yet another Yapping with me, Fellonius the Wizard. It's been a while since we have had some sort of teaching about Swedish, so let's have a Swenglish again. And this time I'm going to show you a bit of the hard things about going into a language, and I suspect this is about all languages. You probably have them, the Turkish have them, the Russians have it, and so on. And mostly it's idioms or expressions that we use without even thinking about why are we using them and why are we using these words. Well, let's go back in time. There is some words we all use as plural. Gold, for instance, is not said. You can't count them. It's 1 gold, 2 gold, 3 gold. Gold is always plural. It's always a lot of it, sort of. And I think that comes from pouring gold. You can always say gold bar, a gold coin, or a gold ore. But you can't just say gold, then it's plural. Same goes with money. And that was something that I had really a problem with back in the old days, because in Swedish, when I say money, we say pengar. And there is actually one word that is half of it, peng. And that means a coin. It's a short word for a coin, and it's a coin, which coin you want. So why can't we just count 1 coin, 2 coin, 3 coin, or in my language, 1 peng, 2 peng, 3 peng? No. Pengar, money, is always plural, full stop. You can count crowns and you can count all the other stuff, of course. And I still don't know why. This is a question that I have been having for at least 55, perhaps, years. Nevertheless, now and then it shows up another one of these ones that always is in plural. And this has nothing to do with English, so don't try to find anyone. There is a word called fagur. No, it's not fags. We can just as well remove that one. If you're British, fags is a cigarette, often without filters, and for the Americans it's homosexual. You have a lot of words for homosexuals and none for heterosexuals. I don't really understand why you have them at all. Nevertheless, fagur, it's always in plural, and it means being close. Let's say that you have in English, you say, if you're asking where your son is, well, he's around here somewhere, you say. And we can then say, he's in the fagur. Han är I faggorna. He's in the fagur. And I have been wondering myself, bluntly, sleepless even, what the heck is a fagur? And why isn't there one fagga? You see, fagur spells F-A-G-G-O-R, plural. The singularis of this has to be F-A-G-G-A, because rule number 1 for nouns in Swedish, class 1, plural or is always put after words that starts with N, 1, and then ends with an A. Like a cookie calls kaka, then it becomes kakor. So if it's fagur, it has to be a fagga. And what the heck is a fagga? I haven't had luck with finding that one. There is, however, one single explanation that back in the 15th century, you actually had something called a fagga, and that was clothing or just cloth that you had used, and it wasn't really washed or anything. It was more or less trash, but you can still use it, and you can use it for different types, like covering up dead people or something like that, but it wasn't really used for anything else. That was a fagga. And since we don't use that type of, clothes and cloths anymore, that word has just been dropping. But being in the fags, the fagur, should also be being in trash. And I don't get that connection. Nope, don't do. I got more. If you get something wrong, you think you have it right, but you are wrong. We have an expression, an idiom that goes, you have got that on your back foot. Now, I don't know where the front foot is on me, but I haven't seen any back feet either. And remember, you always got it behind one of your feet, not both. So, and what is a back foot? Do you have a back foot in English? I don't think so, but I haven't found any. There is one very, very strange explanation about this. It's you have got it wrong. You have got it behind your horse's back foot. What? If I'm on my horse, it's not a foot, it's a hoof. We all know that. So if I have got anything anywhere, I got it behind my back hoof, not my back foot. You can't even use it on a donkey. You can't use it on a cow. You can't use it even on a dog. You can't use it. A back foot. And there's no expression at all about a front foot. By the way, talking about horses and feet and hoofs, we also have something that when you help someone get started. It's called helping someone on the trot. I'm not really sure what that means exactly, but it's from back in the old days. And because one of the things that a horse can do is to trot. So you're probably, smacking the horses behind or anything, because that makes the horse go, and that helps him get up on trot, and that helps you to get away. But idioms are not easy to explain. So we also have on the trot, eller på traven, som also is called in Swedish. Now, I can probably go through any of all these idioms and find many of these ones, but these two, fagur and back foot, has been really haunting me for, at least 5 or 10 years. I have a friend called Killjoy up in Borlänge, and him and me, we can sit and find these tough ones and try to crack them, usually without succeeding, but having fun drinking coffee while we do it. Well, we haven't done it in a while, but still, we did. Now, you have seen some of the problems we have with idioms and expressions in Swedish. You can't learn them all, so don't bother. Thanks for listening. Bye.